Hey Gemini, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Gems, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It is a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all of those good things. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Gems, let's see what's going on. So, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a lack of work being put into a situation here. I feel like somebody here might be giving up. So whoever you're dealing with could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Your energy here is the 6 of Wands. And the Page of Swords in the reverse is the outcome here. So, now, it seems like you're moving forward here with the 6 of Wands, seeing the situation for what it is. It could also be that there might be some kind of gossip around the situation, whether it's on your part or their part. Somebody here could be kind of like bad-mouthing with the Page of Swords being in the reverse as well. Let's clarify these cards first. So the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy, Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And here's the 6 of Cups. Okay, so this past situation here where both parties are not putting in the work, trying to move forward towards a new opportunity, almost seems like it's a bit unfinished with the Empress being in the reverse. Okay, there could be that there was a lack of nurturing into the relationship, somebody here feeling like they weren't valued as well, and kind of like that's what would make the relationship move forward. Somebody here feeling like, well, like they mattered, really, is what I'm getting here. So why is the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy, Moon, Pisces energy in the reverse, and the King of Cups. Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So the King and Queen are both here together, but the Queen is in the reverse. So there could have been a failed connection here because of fears that weren't worked through or of things that were hidden, feelings that were hidden. There could have also been other people involved as well, and this was revealed. Now, if that's not the case, there could have been choices here made because of traumas already within, kind of like making choices based on what has happened in the past, and so not allowing for the door to open up for something to grow, or because of childhood traumas, whatever the Moon card would represent. So any kind of trauma, fear, illusion, things that are not clear, that was impeding the relationship from moving forward. Now, if there's other people involved, there could have been an air sign involved, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If that's not the case, then you have air and water in your chart, possibly. Now, Gemini, if you're dealing with someone who's dealing with someone else, then it could be that the case here is that this individual here comes to some kind of realization of their feelings for you. So let's take a look at the 6 of Wands. Sun, Fool, 4 of Cups in the reverse, and the World card in the reverse. So forward movement and success here, feeling happy, taking a leap of faith on something that was presented. Okay? World card here in the reverse. So for some of you, this is a return here because there's unfinished business. Somebody here making a decision, I'm going to come forth because this is where my happiness lies. So this could be you approaching this individual, while this individual is feeling like, I don't know, you're going to manipulate me again, or vice versa. So what is the Page of Swords? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands in the reverse, the Tower, Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. Six of Cups again. This could definitely be a long-term commitment or a marriage with the Hierophant and Ten of Pentacles being here. And so the stability and structure of this relationship here could have crumbled down because somebody here, again, a lack of putting in effort, somebody here wanting to have things their own way, or King of Wands in the reverse could also be an individual here who's very like, very passion oriented, okay, to not say anything else. So it's like if somebody here just changed their ways in the sense of if they were just loyal to the situation, it's like things wouldn't crumble down. Magician in the reverse with the Page of Wands in the reverse. So lots of manipulation here, lots of trying to get somebody to do something, or, you know, wanting to have your cake and eat it too, things of this nature. I feel like you, or even cross-watcher, somebody here was dealing with an individual who was not consistent, who was more of like, you know, I'll deal with it when I deal with it. And then when they do deal with it, it's like, are they really going to even finish what they were dealing with? You get what I'm saying? It's like a type of person who reads, no judgment there, who reads a book and then they get to chapter 5 and they're like, yeah, whatever, okay, I'll read it tomorrow, and then they never pick up the book again. So this could be a lack of cooperation here in someone's part. Let me just take out an oracle here for you. This is the oracle for Gemini. Look at the bigger picture is on the floor. And it's funny because look at the bigger picture and it's on the floor, right? So let's take a look. When we have to look at the bigger picture, we need a bird's eye view. We need to be on top. And so this card purposely fell on the floor. And so it seems like somebody here might only be seeing the surface of things. They might not be really looking at the situation for what it is. And if it's repairable, then it's repairable, but not fixing, just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, for some, there's an individual here who is probably pointing the finger. No, you're the one that has to change. You're the one that needs this, this, and that. They don't want to take responsibility for their own actions, okay? So seeing the bigger picture is really having unbiased eyes, where you're seeing both sides of the coin, seeing the other person's perspective and seeing your own perspective, of course, vice versa. So the situation really requires a lot of maturity here, is what I'm getting. A lot of maturity on both ends, because it's just not going to work out if one person just keeps blaming the other person. It's just not fair. It's really not fair, because if you want to tell the other person like it was your fault that this, and that, you need to also take into account your own fault. So when we have this conversation, so the other person isn't on the defense constantly, you know, bring up things that you need to change as well, or that you're willing to work on, or, you know, you tell the person when they're saying their story, things that you can agree on. Oh, you know, it's right, I did disrespect you in the way that I spoke, you know, I'm sorry for that. Or yeah, that is something that I should work on, etc. You know, I mean, not putting only the blame on yourself either, because it takes two to tango. All right, what are the other cards? We have your dreams need a practical plan, and expect powerful change. So a lot of work needs to be put here. What is this powerful change for Gemini? These cards keep falling on the floor. What do we have here? Okay, so we have the World card, a completion of a cycle. Doesn't mean that this is an ending. It could be, but this could also mean that you're closing the door to the past and opening up a new chapter. The Magician, okay? Willing to work and manifest on something, having the tools necessary to now create a new chapter. We have the Emperor, Aries, and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, okay? World is fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. So strong fire here. Magician is Mercury, so Virgo, Gemini energy. So for some of you, this is about going, if you're approaching a fire sign, this is really trying to leave the past in the past, or maybe this is a new person, you're closing the door and moving towards a fire sign here. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, but it's in the reverse, Judgment. So something here needs to be expressed. Something here needs to make the situation better, or to clear out any kind of confusion. There needs to be some kind of communication for things to move forward, yes. There's some kind of pink elephant that's in the room needs to be spoken about. And if it's not a fire sign, it could just be somebody here who you find very attractive, who you find is your person, okay? Somebody who's hard to resist too. Maybe there might be a strong connection between you two, especially like, you know, passionately, you're very drawn to each other. So there seems to be a need to let out things in the open. All right, any other messages for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Death in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, again, with this unfinished business, still having emotions, but either you're holding yourself back from communicating this, or you're kind of like, do I, do not, do I not, do I give it another shot? There is a strong connection here. The Fool card, Hermit, Six of Wands. So definitely thinking about it. This person's on your mind, or they're on your mind. Of course, this can go vice versa. All right. So thinking about the situation and shedding that light on the bigger picture. I'm going to leave it there, all right? So Gemini, if you resonated with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.